Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Good Friday to you. Today's topic is going to be preps that you've probably forgotten about. So there's usually a lot of talk about, as far as prepping, a lot of talk about water and just food and maybe defensive measures, maybe some other things. And you have to have those things, of course. You need to have water, you have to eat. But I wanted to do a video about some preps that you may have forgotten about. So what I've done is I've separated the list out for food and then non-food items. And then also I will show you my prep of the day. So first to the food items. So some things that you may not have thought about or forgotten about, and no specific order, but I'm just going to name them and I'll talk about a few things. Don't forget about things like peanut butter, okay, protein bars, your spices, salt, sugar, and other spices that you like. Honey's good to use on a lot of different things, a lot of different uses, as far as also medicinal uses. Condiments, so don't forget about your things like ketchup, mayo, mustard, your spicy mustard, and all kind of things like that. So hot sauce, and so we concentrate a lot on food, but sometimes we forget about the things that, or to stock up on things that will make it taste better. So also alcohol. Even if you don't drink, you say, well, dog, I don't drink. Well, I think it's a good idea to have some anyway. It might end up being a bartering item, so something good to barter with. So other things include baking soda, a lot of good uses for that. Hard candy, chocolate. So, depending on the situation, especially if it's a long drawn out SHTF situation and things have calmed down a bit, and, think about a long-term situation where you don't have electricity, having something like that would help, especially in the short term. Having some candy, having something that you like, something that tastes good, okay? What else? Coffee, baby wipes, or something like that, wipes, that would help you clean up. Dental floss, okay? I keep dental floss in the car and with me at work. You just never know when you need it, right? Lotion. I can't get through a winter without lotion, so that's something you might forget about. So going more to the non-food items is a longer list, but then I'll talk in a little more detail about some of those. Things like candles, the way to light them, so lighters, matches, okay, flashlights, and of course you need to have extra batteries for that. Gloves, it's good to have a couple of pair of good all-around, all-purpose utility gloves. Scissors, okay, so how often do you use scissors? I think I use them in the kitchen once or twice a day at least. So get a couple of pair, 2 or 3 pair of those, okay? Clothespins have a lot of good uses. So matches, like I mentioned, matches and lighters, first aid kit items, of course, bandages, band-aids, bleach, okay, some cleaning things, bleach, vinegar is great to clean as well, okay? Your soaps, your soaps to wash with, your hand soaps, hand sanitizer, so things like that. Gardening tools, so I mentioned gloves before, but don't forget about other gardening tools like shovels or hose or some other, just related items like that for gardening or just working in the yard. Rubbing alcohol, for sanitation purposes or for cleaning off a wound. So rubbing alcohol is good to have, okay? Tarp, so a plastic sheeting or a tarp, maybe to cover a roof that's leaking, or just to cover something up, keep it from getting wet, okay? You might need plastic sheeting if you want to cover up your windows, okay? Ponchos, have some ponchos around for if you need to get out in the rain. So you can pick some up for like $1 or a couple of dollars, okay, or off Amazon. Let's see, manual can opener, okay? So if you have no electricity, you need a way to get into that can, okay? All these canned goods stocked up, you better have a way to get into them. So So have a good manual can opener. Have more than one. Have 2 or 3. Okay, we have 2 at all times in our house. Duct tape. Okay, I kept an old Honda Accord. I mean, literally, I had the front end of a Honda Accord. Now, this has been years ago. Okay, a front end of a Honda Accord literally held together with duct tape. Okay, Mrs. Dawg can attest to this. But the undercarriage of the front end, where the front end equipment is, the components are, the little plastic guard under there was starting to come apart, and I had to keep this car a little longer before I could get a new one. And I got under there with duct tape, and I taped that thing up, and it held long enough. Held long enough for me to get my business done. Okay, so duct tape is you got to have that. Let's see, WD-40, awesome lubricant. I use WD-40 a good bit. If you have a garage door opener, you know, you got to spray that thing with WD-40 once a year. Keep that thing from getting too loud when it goes up and down. Got squeaky doors, got other uses. Great lubricant. So WD-40. Propane is extra propane on hand for cooking or for heating, depending on what kind of equipment you have. So I believe that is my list for now. Of course, I probably left some things out that you might be thinking about. Share your feedback in the comments. Let me know some things that some other things that you may think about that I left off that list. Also, prep of the day. Okay, pick this off Amazon. The good old mini mag light. Got this off Amazon for about 14 bucks. It was under 15 bucks. This is the mini version. Great little lighting tool. I keep one of these in the car. Comes with batteries, a little clip there. Great little tool. Good for lighting up small if you're in a tight place. Like I said, I always keep one in the dash of the car. So great tool to get there. They also make a LED version in the same size. I think it went for about 30 bucks. This is just the regular one. So the mini mag light is my prep of the day. And I think that's about all I have right now. Again, please share your feedback in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel so you won't miss my videos. I sure would appreciate that. And I hope you have a good rest of a good Friday. And I just want to say God bless you. And I will see you soon.